Hello Simmaroos, my name's Vicky, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are here for the first time. Maybe you're a beginner to The Sims, or maybe you're a diehard Sims fan like me, but today we're going to be delving into what the heck is CC and mods, and I'm hoping to give you a plain English guide here. So CC stands for custom content. CC is free content. It's created by players to add to your game. It can be extra create a sim options like hair, clothes, tattoos, or extra build and buy objects, which is literally anything in the game. So fans can create entire bedroom sets, new versions of existing items, new wall patterns, and my favorite, which is just general house clutter. And CC is really, really easy to download, install, and use in your game. And I'll do more on this a little bit later in the video. And CC just gives you loads more options. The next thing is mods. And mods is game modifications, again created by Sims players. Modifications can be small tweaks or massive overhauls, and this changes how your game behaves or it adds new features into the game. And as Sims 3 is no longer actually updated by EA because it's an old game, mods are still being produced now to fix issues or just to add fun extras to the game. So I have mods that clean up bugs and lag in the background, but you can add mods for extra careers. There's a really big story progression mod, which is huge, and it completely replaces the story progression feature within the game and just adds on loads of extra features and options. So if you're a Sims player who's never delved into the world of mods and CC before, getting started to customize your game, it can feel a little bit overwhelming. So the best thing to do is start with some well-known websites, and I'll be listing all of these below, but here are my recommendations for finding custom content. The first one is the Sims 3 store. This is official content created by EA, and it does cost Sim points. So you do have to buy them with your hard-earned cash. But if you go into the store here, you can literally buy everything. So different worlds, venues, clothing sets, all sorts of different things. So this is definitely worth a look at because these are really, really good, although they do cost money. If you want free content created by players, the websites I recommend are the Sims Resource. This is a really well-known and humongous website. You go into the download section and you can see here there's so many things you can download for The Sims 3. And it's all free, created by players. The next one is Mod The Sims. And I've just gone into The Sims 3 build mode. And as you can see, there's 275 downloads just in the build mode. But you can download everything on this website and put them straight into your game. For objects, one of my favorite websites is this one, which is Around The Sims 3. Again, you've got so many different options on here, and this creator actually does a lot of Sims 4 to Sims 3 creations as well. So it's really worth looking in here and seeing what you like and things that you can add into your game. For cars, this is the best website, Fresh Prince Creations. He creates every single type of car you could possibly think of, and a boat apparently as well. You can download golf buggies, you can download buses. There's the golf buggy there. It is so cool. And if you want to have your Sims driving around as a SimCity transit bus, you can do it. Now for mods, the absolute king website for mods is InRaz. So this website right here, go into the mods list, and this is all the different mods that you can download. This is the story progression one that I spoke about earlier. You've even got a little saver one, which literally prompts you every half an hour to save your game, which is brilliant. So many really useful mods in here. And another one is actually back to Mod The Sims. So there's a whole mod section in here as well as all the downloaded content. You can see literally just from this first page, someone has created a no burglars mod, so your Sims can sleep soundly knowing that they're not going to get burgled. Now, other than these websites, you can find CC and mods pretty much everywhere online, but please be aware of bad CC, because I have unfortunately downloaded content that had some very weird glitches in my game. So the best way to avoid this is to use websites that you know are safe. And please, whatever you do, stay away from the Sims 3 exchange. Although it's on the official website, there is so much corrupted CC on this. So I would stay away from the exchange unless you know the actual creator and you know it's something you can trust to put in your game. So before you start downloading and installing everything, I highly recommend you go into this folder here, Documents, Electronic Arts, Sims 3, and delete all your cache files and clear out any junk files which you don't need. And I do have a whole separate video video on which are the files that are safe to delete, which I highly recommend you go and have a look at. So when you download CC, it can come in 3 different formats: Sims 3 packs, packages, and Sims files. Sometimes they get downloaded into a RAR or a zip file, which is basically a file that needs extracting so you can actually find those files and put them in your game. So for example, with the Around the Sims 3 website, when you download any of this content, it actually comes down in a zip file. So you will need a zip extractor, and then you basically can click on it and you'll actually be able to see the item that's in there. And this is the files that you need: the Sims 3 packs, packages, or Sims files. Once you've started downloading some of your files, you need to go onto your desktop and create a new folder that you're going to store everything in. So I'm literally just going to call this one Sims Downloads. You will find all your downloaded folders in your downloads on your main computer. So I'm going to click on to extract that file and move that file to the Sims Downloads folder. So I'm going to have everything I've downloaded all in one place. To install it, it's really, really easy. You can do this in 2 ways. You either click on your Sims Downloads and double click on the item, and it will immediately open up your Sims game and will start installing, or you can move every single file to your Sims Downloads file, which is the Sims Downloads. And then when you open up the launcher, in your downloads will magically be the item that you've just put in there. So either double click on it or pop it in like that and literally hit install. Whether you double click on the file or you manually move it to downloads, it will still appear in the Sims Downloads file, which is why I have suggested to you that you create a new folder, because then once it's installed, you can move that item back into your separate folder, because then the game won't be trying to find these files every time it opens up, and you've got your downloads safely elsewhere in an external folder. Also, just so you know, I did mention there are 3 types of content. Sims 3 packs get installed like this. Packages files get installed in a totally different way, and they get installed like mods. And I do have a whole separate video on how to install mods, because it is not difficult, but it is slightly more complicated. So you do already have to have the folder set up, and then you need to put the package files in your Sims mods package files. So if you've already got that, that's where all your CC that come down as packages go. If you haven't got that file, I will link the how to install mods video below. If they are downloaded as sim files, because it's an actual sim that you've downloaded, again, go into the Sims main folder and you'll find a folder called Saved Sims. Literally put the file in there, and then you'll see the sim in your sim bin when you open up the game. I hope that was simple. It really is quite easy. So I'm going to now download some other things and show you how you can find them in your game. So I've just downloaded some Sims 4 to Sims 3 conversions, and I'm going to show you how easy it is to find those items in your game. So into buy mode, I downloaded a stove. So go into stoves, and there it is. That is the exact one that I've just downloaded, and you can just plonk it in your game. As you can see, this is why this video came with a massive addiction warning. How easy is that to put other items in your game, so you can really customize your game, you can really customize the look and feel that you're going for, and you will have a lot of fun with this. So don't go too crazy, don't download too much CC all at once, because your computer may blow up, but it is a lot of fun, and I really hope you've enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you, bye. Thanks so much for watching. I'd really appreciate it if you could like the video, and if you could subscribe to my channel. If you'd like to hit the bell icon, you'll receive updates of when I upload a new video. And obviously, please share with your friends if you enjoyed it. Thanks very much. See you in the next one.